LoveLine.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LO. You turn that down. Jesus Christ. Does anyone like that crap, by the way?
LOVE191. Keep your calls.
That's annoying. I can't hear my own goddamn nasally drone.
I know. And that's not annoying.
Dr. Drew? Well, it's annoying, but it's not distracting.
Yes, not distracting.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Oh, Anderson. Our love affair grows deeper every day.
Every night.
Every day. He's just not happy unless someone hates him. He just isn't.
Unless you had him, hate him.
Yes.
Oh, Anderson,
never
you should
be
hear the commentary when we're peeing.
All right. Rob Zombie here tonight along with Sheri Zombie. I'm guessing it's more of a coincidence that you guys are married, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's strange luck.
Yeah,
but we didn't change our names.
But I've met you as
the funny part.
Husband and wife before. I believe we met Sheri when she just accompanied Rob to the studio.
Right. Is that right?
A few years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
been a while,
I never forget a pretty face. The Devil's Rejects is the name of the new movie. Kind of a follow-up to House of a Thousand Corpses. And it's coming up Friday, July 22nd. And do you think... for you, this is it career-wise? I mean, you're going to make a good horror movie every couple of years, and that's what you'll do until, ironically, you're in the grave.
It no more. I don't know. I mean, making movies is what I'll do, not just horror movies, but that just, since this is somewhat the quasi-sequel to the other one, it's sort of a horror movie. But
do you have aspirations to do
other types of films,
action movies, comedies?
I mean, I just love movies, not just horror movies.
Right.
That's just where this started.
And is it a sort of thing where, in terms of getting your foot in the door, because it's hard to do, even if you're successful and sold millions of records and all that stuff.
Yeah, because one thing doesn't translate to the other.
Right. So Rob Zombie has to do a horror movie to get his foot in the door, make a few bucks, maybe do another successful one, and then start transitioning into other genres.
Yeah, because, I mean, if I came to that studio and said, I have this touching coming-of-age story about a boy and his grandfather and their fishing trips, I don't think the movie would have been made, no.
Right.
But you say, I got this idea where lots of horrible things will happen to innocent people to go, now that we can market.
And they're bringing the devil back, because Drew and I have been talking about, we're like, what happened to the devil?
Since 79, he vaporized. He just went back underground.
The devil's publicist,
was on hiatus.
Yeah, died or something.
I mean, there was Bad Ronald, there was Killdozer.
There was all the Devil's Triangle movies where I was, like, when I was 9, I figured but roughly half the planes that fly over Bermuda disappear with the compass spinning around.
Well, they never would fly over that area ever.
Well, that was my thing. Is why would
all
you
disappear? If
yeah,
they went over that area.
I couldn't believe the whole Bermuda island chain didn't just sink into the ocean.
Adam, my assumption was that no one flew over that. They kind of flew around it.
I didn't even think fish were in the Bermuda Triangle.
Right.
I just thought you at least had about a 75% chance of vanishing if you even went into Bermuda.
Yeah, well, I figure if it was made by Sun Classic Pictures, it had to be true.
You kids,
Much
you
like,
young. Let me tell you,
Search for Historic Jesus.
Yes,
Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark. You kids do not understand what we had to endure. What passed as entertainment when we were kids. We didn't have the multiplex with 700 entertaining movies all playing back to back. We had one movie. It blew into town. It was narrated by Leonard Nimoy.
And it blew.
It was 4 hours. And it sucked.
A 2-hour episode of In Search of.
That's really
masquerading as a movie.
That's really what it was. It was. It was like. Imagine a 9-year-old sitting there. Imagine your kids, Drew, watching 2 hours of Leonard Nimoy in a mock turtleneck talk about Noah's Ark.
Please. Oh, come on.
And it was like, these cave dwellers drew pictures of men with mysterious bubbles on their head. Could they be astronauts? Obviously not.
I try to get my kids to watch Genie, Bewitched, Gilligan's Island. They're like, what?
We must have just had a way to slide our brain into some sort of alpha gray zone or something where we just zoned out in a vegetative state and ate milk duds for 2 hours until the bad man stopped talking.
And part of that was his stories about the devil. Lots of stories about the devil.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Yeah, that's what started.
Yeah, no, there was devil dogs. Dogs were possessed.
only
Hound from hell.
No, but
Devil dog, hound from hell.
Yeah, but it was always the one breed. The
German Shepherd. No, Rottweiler is today's
it was
devil
the
dog.
It was the Dobermans.
Dobermans. No, Dobermans robbed banks.
Oh,
you fool.
That's right. You're right.
The German Shepherds got possessed.
Yeah.
Totally
and bulldogs
different dog.
played pool.
That's right. Yeah, so I'm glad, and I've always had a good, healthy fear and respect for Beelzebub, but he seems to have gone.
I know.
And,
I mean,
Rob
think
is
about
bringing
it.
him back.
Back in the day, you could go to any mall and get a nice iron-on T-shirt.
That's right.
Proclaiming that the devil made you do it.
Yeah.
Now nothing.
I don't know what it is. Like, you know what's weird, which is everyone used to be like, well, you're into God and you're into the devil. If you're into God, and now everyone's still into God, but they've dropped the devil.
What are you going to do?
I say without one, the other can't exist.
That's what Rob says.
That's what we're saying here.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm going to do something I've not done. Oh, my God.
What?
Something we haven't done tonight, ever. I've not ever done. I'm looking at some of these calls, and I have to share them with our listeners because they're so amazing tonight. So I'm going to read our first 4 calls to you. First of all, we have somebody calling from Scotland, allegedly.
Yeah.
Who says he's been missing some pills and was wondering what's going to do to him. All right. Number 2, we have Melissa, who's in a circus, tore her vagina, and now can't orgasm.
That's Rob's third movie.
And then we have Felipe, who every time he smokes pot has to have a bowel movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Barbara, who's 19 and dating a 51-year-old.
Yeah.
And you guys all hang on. I'm going to talk to each and every one of you.
Yeah. Well, first let's dispel the myth of
Scotland.
Scotland and Kevin.
If he's in Scotland, we want to talk to him.
All right, but wait a minute. I want to talk just a little more deviltry. So give us the broad strokes, Rob. The big beats on this movie.
The big beats. Mm-hmm. There's no devil in the movie.
Oh.
See, the point is, it's the devil's rejects. They're too bad. They're even too bad for hell. So the big beats are that it's not really even a horror movie. It's more like an incredibly violent peck and paw style western.
But it's not.
It's set in the 70s. It's like it's like a modern day sort of western crime drama about a sheriff hunting down 3 escaped maniacs who murdered his brother.
And are they possessed? Are they back on Earth? Did they go from? You know what I mean?
Well,
are they actually
finds drawings
rejects?
of them with bubbles around their heads.
And
he pieces together that they're aliens.
Yeah. That's what Nimoy says. Compelling stuff. A lot of still photos. Awesome.
Yeah, a lot of still photos where you do the slow pushing on them.
I remember in search. Sun International Classics presents In Search of Historic Jesus, and they do this thing like with Noah's Ark. They'd be like, a piece of birch bark was found on top of Mount Olympus. There are no birch trees within miles of this region.
Miles.
Thus, an ark. It must be a piece of an ark that carried every animal, 2 of every animal. Yeah, sure. That's just good science. You find a piece of driftwood somewhere, had to have come from a colossal ark that carried 2 of every animal.
Came from Atlantis.
What's your point?
Yeah, I know. Drew's a man of science, right? You see a piece of driftwood, you know it must come from a colossal ship, right?
Built by Noah.
That's right. Oh, my God. What we were forced to endure.
Please. Listen, you and I, come on.
All right.
And then, well, at least we could run outside and look at all the lovely architecture that had been produced around it.
I'll tell you. No wonder everyone from the 70s is angry.
Depressed.
Are they?
Yes, I close my eyes and I just see Sandy Stucco. And I hear Leonard Nimoy talking about Sandy Stucco.
I see tile.
Sandy Stucco.
That's a horrible porn name, by the way. Sandy Stucco. That'd be the worst porn name in the world. Every time I just think of stucco, I just think of that real sandy stucco, occasionally with some sparklies in it from the bad apartments.
Yeah.
The kind that you rub up against and rub the skin off your elbows.
When you're
trying
13
to move boxes.
You're on your BMX bike and you're trying to go down the corridor and you catch an elbow and it just
rips it open.
Yeah. Awesome. Kevin?
Hi.
Where are you calling from?
Dundee, Scotland. About, an hour away from the G8 and about 200 miles away from London, where all the bombs went off.
I have been to Dundee.
You have?
And I've stayed at the Glen Eagles. Dundee is on the way to St. Andrews.
Yep.
From Glen Eagles.
Yeah.
And
because you were saying all that bad things about Scottish food, I went to Asda Walmart, which is where I work, and I also go to university, and I bought tons of traditional Scottish sweets and alcohol ones for Adam and stuff like that. And I sent them to an address in Venice Boulevard, and I did that in February, and I've never heard you speak about them, so I'm assuming you've never got them.
We never got it.
We never
Okay,
did.
yeah.
So you sent us traditional
I sent
Irish.
you in dollars. I sent you about $60 worth of Scottish food. Yeah.
We would have
Wow.
eaten it.
Yeah, we would have eaten
I'm
it.
sure you would have eaten it.
Listen,
as long as there wasn't any
I
no
don't really like
haggis.
tablet because it's like alcohol and sugar and...
No haggis, though, right?
Say that
No,
again?
but
No haggis.
No,
let me explain something we probably shouldn't be talking about on the air. But once in a while, we'll just get some crudely wrapped fudge in foil that is broken open, and it'll say Adam's an a-hole on it, and we'll devour it
In seconds.
Yeah, and not even delivered via the mail, just dropped off from a car.
Yeah. Well, the producer's going, what? We're
Yeah,
like,
we eat popcorn. We eat whatever someone will dump off here. I've eaten popcorn balls that have been made by listeners.
Not only that, we've waxed poetic about them.
Yeah,
That's a great thing.
So Kevin,
Yeah.
Kevin, I can't believe you're
thanks for
calling.
the attempt. And why are you calling from where you are? I mean, how do you hear us?
Back in 2001, when Mark Hoppus was on, and you had, from Blink-182, and you had a world premiere of whatever song was on, all the Blink-182 sites copied that little clip with you speaking over it, so because the CD wasn't released yet, so you did that. And that's where I first heard the show, and ever since 2003, I've been listening every single day. What it is the show's on from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. here. I go to university at 8:30, so I just copy the show that happened from 6 to 8, and as I'm going into university, I listen to it on the way there.
Are you a classmate with Prince Edward?
No, I'm at Abertay. I do web design and development.
Yeah.
No. All right, so you hear us on the internet.
No, well, people will get into trouble because some of the guests you have play songs, so they could get dodgy legal reasons for that. So yeah, just say I listen on the internet.
All right. Well, now I'm confused.
That's what you did say.
That's
All
what
right.
it's supposed to be.
All right. So anyway, Kevin, just say yes next time. But you have such a delightful accent. It's so
Dundee's-
nice.
A bunch of other things I've had for like 2 years.
I'm trying to remember Dundee. There's a museum there. It's like a maritime museum or something,
Yeah,
right?
the Discovery ship at the front where they went to the Antarctic in 1900 or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Drew,
Yeah.
remember we were talking about how boring Leonard Nimoy was 5 minutes ago?
I wanted to outdo that. I wanted to outdo
He's
that.
been trumped.
That's what I'm
Move
saying.
over, Leonard.
Just
There's a
let
new
me-
Boer sheriff in town. His name is Dr. Drew. All right.
Boy.
So what?
What's interesting is, listen, first of all, the
Yes.
G8 is meeting about 45 minutes from where he is at the Glen
Yeah.
Eagles Lodge,
Right.
which is an amazing place in and of itself. And there's riots there, and a bunch of people killed in London today.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. What's it like over there?
Well, in Scotland, it's completely calm because it's only like 6 a.m. in the morning. But yesterday in London, everything was, the TV was off, everything like that, because nothing like that's ever happened here before. So there was no mention at all of the G8 apart from when Tony Blair and George Bush and Jacques Chirac and that were talking about 11 a.m. There's been nothing about it since. It's all just been down in London, and all the news networks have been going on and everything like that. It's been all the time.
The whole terrorist bombing in the G8 summit is just a coincidence, right? I mean, they didn't seem to be targeting the summit or anything, were they?
No.
No, because, the hippie protester kids, that's where all the policemen are there, and they're sounding it off. So
Let me hold on a second. First off, how long have we been having this G8? 'Cause I started hearing about 4 years ago, and everybody protests against it every year. And I know it's an economic summit of like the world's superpowers. What's everyone so PO'd about every year?
Well, I was there. The other coincidence, when I was in London, they were having. Actually, I was in somewhere else, Italy. They were in a G8 meeting, and you know who's protesting? The anarchists.
Chumbawamba.
Yes, it's the anarchists.
Oh, those homos.
Yeah.
God, they drive me nuts. Thank God they fell off the map. What do they want? Like, here's what they want. They want us to, move into tents and give all our money to Africa, or we should stop driving cars and get on foot, or like, what is the deal? Like, what do they really want? Like, I know we have money. We have money. Here's the way I look at it. Look, my dad's a loser. He don't have any money. I got to pay for him to go back to Philadelphia in a week. All right, he's got nothing. He knows a guy. His name's Dr. Gold. He has money. It seems like it's just guys like my dad yelling at guys who have money. Hey, you should give us some of your stuff. What? No, that guy went to school and he worked hard and he busted his hump and now he has things. And now you're pissed off. Here's the deal. Instead of protesting, go bust your ass. Go make some money. You know what I mean?
Rob agrees.
I agree.
Here are the beats. Put a condom on.
Right, yeah.
For Christ's sake, put a goddamn condom on, number one.
Oh, but Adam, they're not 100% effective. How dare you?
Put a condom on, number one. Number two, try to make it through the third grade. Number three, get a job, fight to keep it.
Bust your hump.
And bust your hump.
Yep.
Really? Yeah. I swear to you, people should be showing up at this G8 summit with a steno pad, just taking notes instead of protesting. Yes?
Yeah.
All right. See, you see what I know about politics?
Let's ask Kevin.
I don't care. What is Kevin's question?
Scotland.
Problem solved.
All right. No, we haven't asked his question yet.
Kevin?
Hi, sorry, can I just say other two more things before we get to the question?
No.
Drew, I bought all your books off of Amazon.com, and the shipping cost more than the actual books themselves, but I read them and they were great.
Thank you, Kevin. If you're in you must visit us when you're in Los Angeles.
I've been to Houston a few times, actually. I'm going to Dubai today. That's why I'm up so early.
Dubai? Going to Dubai?
What do you think this guy's your pen pal? Well, what's going on?
It's just interesting.
All right, interesting to you.
Scotland every night.
Kevin.
Yeah, also, Adam, can I say one thing? You know how you're always complaining about the traffic lights?
Yes.
You red turn arrows? Have you ever, when you were in England last year, did you see the roundabouts that people have?
Yes.
Did you think they were a suitable replacement for them? Because it's up to the car driver to make the decision when they want to go. They don't.
I know, but here's the thing. I was when I was in Europe, I was in the back of a cab and I was drunk, so it was just like a video, just stuff streaming by. Everything was just animated. I wasn't even in my right mind. Yeah. All right. So Kevin.
Question.
No, now you got to hold on because we've wasted too much time. We have questions for Rob. We have the person in the circus who sprained their vagina.
Do the Rob one.
I want to talk to the vagina person.
She dropped out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we got to Rob.
What can you say about that?
You see what happens? You spend so much time kibitzing with Kevin over here that you miss a good vagina sprain. Gavin, you only get like 3 of those a night.
Hey.
Gavin.
Hey.
You have a question for Rob?
Yeah, first off, sorry to make you skip the vagina sprain.
No, we lost it.
It'll be back.
You're right.
So, first off, I had a...
Well, here's the thing. If you love a vagina, you set it free. If it comes back,
it was meant to be yours.
It's yours. It's yours to keep. That's right. Sting has a song about it. Gavin? What am I? Kevin's name should be Gavin. He sounded like more of a Gavin. You should be Kevin.
Agreed.
Go ahead, Gavin.
From now on, you can call me Kevin if you like. But
all right, Kevin.
First off, I had a story for you. I was in Tahoe, right, on vacation, and playing Marco Polo with a bunch of kids in the pool, right? And I got them all, about 15 kids, doing Adam Carolla.
I'm trying to replace the pool game Marco Polo with Adam Carolla. You know what I mean? That's going to be my legacy.
That's good.
Nice, huh?
That's right. Adam
Carolla.
Adam.
Hold on, guys, play along. Fish out of water.
We're going to let the kids keep the fish out of water.
Anything that gets kids in bathing suits chanting your name's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's exciting. All right, Gavin. Go ahead.
Rob, I was wondering, right after the movie, right, which I'm a big fan of first movie and, waiting for the second one, were you going to put out another album? Because, it's been a while since Sinister Urge came out.
Yeah, one of these days. I don't know. I don't know. I got to make it I started a record before we shot the movie, and now I'm heading out for Ozfest on Monday night. So maybe in September, I'll finish it when I come back.
Nice.
I figure one album every 5 years is that's pretty productive.
Are you?
I don't want to flood the marketplace.
You're more into movie making right now than the music.
That's true.
How much of your music is going to be in this new movie?
None.
0. And why not? Is that a conscious thing? Or you didn't have anything that fit, or
the movie is a period film. It takes place in 1978, so it wouldn't make sense.
Oh, I see.
So I kept it true to the time.
Wow. And did you do you have songs from that period?
Oh, yeah.
That you're able to clear and everything?
Tons.
What do you got?
Raindrops keep dropping.
What do we got?
No, that's early.
Some Three Dog Night, some Leonard Skinner, some Allman Brothers, Joe Walsh. What else is in there?
Sounds interesting.
Wow.
Terry
Reid, Buck Owens, Kitty Wells.
What do you got by Three Dog Night? Mom told me not to come.
No. That was the one they said, don't go for that one. The publishing will kill you.
I'm going to go Eli's Coming. Yeah?
No, Shambhala.
Oh, I'm on the road to Shambhala. Come on, Drew. Hey, you don't know?
I heard he can't do it.
All right. Barbara?
Yes?
You're 19. What's up?
Hi. I'm like seeing this 50-year-old guy. Well, he's like 51, but yeah. And I was just wondering if that was like an odd situation to like other people.
Oh no, every 19-year-old dates a 50-year-old.
Yeah,
that's how that works.
God willing, Drew, when your daughter turns 19.
I can't wait.
Seems like it amongst the people that we know.
Is it strange?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a producer, it's fine. Actually, we'd like to see him go down to about 17, but 19 will work.
It's more than strange. It's disturbed.
Yeah.
It's what?
It's not disturbed. It's just
disturbed.
It is not disturbed. That's like totally unfair. No, well, I'm
disturbed.
sorry. Well,
It's disturbed because there's something wrong with him, and he's exploiting you, and that you would put up with that is disturbed. Disturbing maybe is a little, well, it's disturbing
okay,
and
yeah,
disturbing.
yeah, I totally get that. Like, I've been kind of feeling that towards, like, the end, kind of, well, I mean, it's not going to be, like, the end, but I'm starting to, like, realize that, and he's really, like, backing off, and actually, I'm the one who was always, like, going to him, you know, like, and all he's done was, like, just, I mean, he never really, like, initiated anything or, like, asked me to do anything. It was all just, you know, kind of, you know, like, we'll just see how it goes, and that's just how it's been going.
Wow.
Is he married?
Talk about it's all snapped into focus
That was
for me.
It's a vivid picture. Boy, she painted just, oh, what a story.
Yes, Barbara,
Epic,
really.
Epic.
Yeah, you should be writing scripts. That's awesome stuff. I have no idea what's going on between the two of you.
But
Where did you guys meet?
Okay,
Work?
we met at a bookstore.
Is he married?
No, he's not.
Does he have kids?
No, he has no kids.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He can't even take care of himself, you know, like, how can
Is he a
have-
street person? Who are you
He's not a street person. Jeez, no.
But look, the only reason to date an old guy is if he has money.
Yeah, right. I know, and that's yeah, exactly. And so it's kind of like a weird, like, seriously, I've been getting such weird, like looks and like these weird, like, comments, you know, that, like, okay, he doesn't have money, like, he's not, like, all that good looking, you know, but, like, I'm so, like we met at a bookstore and it's, like, all poetic and stuff, and I
But
really
he does
like
enjoy the word like.
Wow.
Yeah. Barbara, you really, boy, you're fat. You need
True, please.
You need like a primer in human psychology and how things work.
What does this guy do?
Oh, he's a musician.
All right. Here's the thing. Is it safe to say that if you make it to past 50, whatever it is you're planning on doing, you're not going to do it? You know what I mean?
I was fat.
No,
well, how much do you weigh?
I weigh like 139, 35 to 139.
All right. Well, that was just Drew.
That is
You mentioned that. Yeah. And what's up? You're 19. There's no, hot 23-year-olds you want to date?
No, I'm serious. Like I'm not like that bad looking. I'm actually like pretty like.
You're overweight.
You know? No, and I'm not overweight. Shut up. I mean, sorry, but like. No, really. Like, I don't understand why I like totally go to him and not like anyone else.
Wow. It's almost like you're a street person who lives in a house. You know what I mean? Like, you're just nutty enough to be on the street, but yet you probably go home somewhere every night. Do you live at home, Barbara?
No, I don't. I'm living with some friends now.
Oh, you're on the sofa, though, right? Like you're crashing?
Well, no. It's the floor. I'm not a street person. That's rude. That really
You're
is rude.
a floor person.
You're a street person who's moved indoors. I mean, it's basically what it is. When you're on the floor of someone's apartment, you would be a street person. It's just you know somebody and they've taken some pity on you.
Right.
Other than that, it's a refrigerator box.
You guys are just really attacking me for no reason. I like...
What? Yeah.
Do you pay rent?
Huh? No. Well, kind of, when I work.
Well, not paying rent is being...
What do you do? I'm going CPA.
Okay,
That's me.
I used to work at Quiznos.
Oh, okay.
Like,
all right.
and then I quit.
Why did you leave your family of origin?
I don't have like a family really. Like my parents died.
You see, Drew? You called her fat.
Yeah,
And
that's
you called
where...
me fat. My parents are dead.
Yeah.
How were you when they died?
Hold on, Drew. Why don't you just live with that for a
I
minute?
didn't say it. How old were you when they
fought
died?
it, buddy.
Like 15.
All right. So this is a way of sort of recapturing a relationship with an older
Everyone's
male.
saying that, like, but I really don't like. I mean, I guess I kind of see him as like a male figure.
You're
like
a heroin
type
addict.
of thing.
Drew, please.
No, I don't get that. I don't get heroin.
Not getting heroin? You're going meth? Hey, Barbara, what happened to your parents? They both died in a car crash or something
Yes,
at the same
exactly.
time?
It was a car crash. Yeah.
No.
Awful.
And you were 15 and you had to go live with a family member or something like that?
Well, yeah, but no, and I really like. I mean, how dare you say that? Anyway,
Say what?
I don't know what anyone's saying anymore.
Total like street.
I really
person.
can't follow this.
You were a street person?
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're saying that I was, or
Right.
or something like that. Anyway.
All right, listen, Barbara. Let's wrap it up here. Here are the broad strokes. You've been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This is traumatizing. When your parents died, 15. You're a little bit nutty. Not as nutty as many people we talk to, but certainly
that I
nuttier
know?
than quite a few.
She's not chaotic. She's fragmented.
Right.
It's a little different.
You need some therapy
Yeah,
she
of
just
course,
needs,
of course, the therapy.
Barbara, you need some structure.
and some structure.
Structure and stability. That's what I need. I'm serious.
Yes. You need. You know what you need to do. You need to join this man's army.
Yeah.
You need to just go enlist.
Right, something like that.
I mean it.
Yeah.
That it's
Either
here's
that or find a job or the Peace Corps, Work Corps, or
all right,
whatever.
but here's the thing. And by the way, the Job Corps is prison with a shovel.
But
they just take
for
convicts
Barbara,
and give them a shovel.
For Barbara, it could be helpful.
Yeah, but she's not bottomed out.
Yeah,
you see,
yeah.
in order to get to Job Corps, it's it's like, look, you're either going in juvie
joint,
or
yeah.
you're going in Job Corps.
Yeah.
She's not had any trouble with the law, as
Yeah,
far
yeah.
as I know.
No.
She has her choice between bouncing around from Buddy's apartment to Buddy's apartment to Quiznos to Del Taco, or she can just go join the army.
Whatever she does, Army's a great idea, but something that's highly structured, something like that would be great for her because internally she's fragmented and can't even. It's hard to follow her thought process.
Right.
So it's organized. The external part has to be structured so that you can take care of it containing the internal part.
I'm just saying, if you're 19 and your compass is spinning around, you have no direction, and it's either go to junior college off and on,
for her,
flunk out, experiment with drugs, get pregnant, have some drunken guy rape you when you're crashed out at someone's apartment, or just go join the Navy or the Coast Guard or something. You get all these benefits. They teach you something.
Call us in 2 years.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm not done. Barbara,
Huh?
join the Navy.
No, I was thinking about that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to school.
Right, you're going to go to junior college and flounder around for a few
No,
years.
I heard what you said yesterday about junior college. Something
Get your
about
training in the military.
Go to the military.
No, that would be horrible.
What are you going to do at junior college?
I'm going to try and learn.
No.
All right, baby.
Enjoy.
Listen, everyone in America just send you $1 right now. It'd be cheaper.
Then what's going to happen afterwards?
For about the next 30 years, yes. Okay, don't get pregnant. That's plan B.
God, no, yes.
Rob Zombie's here tonight. Sheri Zombie is here tonight. New movie coming out called The Devil's Rejects. July 22nd. We'll be right back to talk to them and you after this.
1-800-LOVE-191.
LoveLine.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. We'll be right back.
Keep things up with
The
new
one and
drugs.
only. Live 105.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. The man coughing in the background is Rob Zombie. Sheri. Oh,
wow.
That's the theme song from Taboo, too. Sheri Zombie is in here as well. Sheri stars in Rob's new movie, which is out Friday, July 22nd, The Devil's Rejects. And I'm trying to think if there's anything like this that's currently out. There's like there's a horror movie or two.
No, there isn't.
But nothing involving
Nothing like this. No.
people that are actually thrown out of hell.
Right. The devil's back.
I imagine.
The devil is back.
In terms of being tossed out of hell, it would have to be for hygiene, not for behavior. Because you never really could be bad enough to be tossed from hell. But
Where does Beelzebub actually intend them to go?
yeah, when he tosses them out, or is he just like my stepmom who didn't care, just said get out?
Isn't it a punishment?
Hell?
But
Oh, that's an interesting point. Yeah. Hell's supposed to be a punishment, Rob.
So when you get thrown out, isn't that a good thing?
Hell is like a timeout for bad people.
We really don't get to that part in the movie.
No,
They're still.
the devil can't. Here,
They're in limbo.
The devil can't stand to be around these guys.
Right.
It's not
They're
they're being
too
punished.
bad.
They're just too irritating.
Born bad.
What are some of your favorite scary movies, horror movies?
Devil movies.
Just anything.
I like all the classic stuff.
Yeah.
All the stuff from like the 30s.
Ooh.
All the original wave of Universal stuff.
Oh, you like the
Wolfman.
black and white stuff.
Oh yeah.
What about like
Frankenstein.
stuff like the Evil Dead? See
Okay.
that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I watch
budget.
everything, but it's always the classic stuff that I like the most.
Really?
They never get old.
All right.
Because those were like, made as big, respectable. Those were the blockbusters for that time for Universal. That's why that studio exists.
Plus it adds a certain macabre dimension that everyone's in the movie's actually dead now. You know what I mean? Like
It was macabre before.
Some of the people aren't, though. That's what's funny. Like Gloria Stewart.
She's alive, but
she's still alive, and she was in, like, the Invisible Man way back then and stuff.
the Lon Chaneys
Lot
of the
women
world
are still alive.
deep in the ground.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. All right.
You find that appealing?
Yeah, I masturbate to it quite frequently.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's how hardcore I am, Rob.
That's nice.
You make movies about it, I live it, baby. Work it. Monica,
Yeah.
you're 21?
Yeah, I am.
What's up?
Well, apparently you guys had a caller on the show a couple months ago complaining about his girlfriend never giving him blowjobs. And my boyfriend and I listen a lot, and we wanted to see what you guys would say. And apparently you guys hung up on the caller because you thought the call was bogus. Yeah, and apparently, well, I'm one of those girlfriends that just hates giving blowjobs.
Yeah.
Hang up.
Stand them.
Yeah.
No.
Now,
What?
first off, we don't hang up on anybody. I don't think I've ever hung up. I've screwed up and hung up, but not volitionally hung up on anybody.
I don't know. I wasn't listening that night. My boyfriend was, and he said that apparently you guys just hung up on the guy.
You mean that we were his point of view was we were so outraged that a woman wouldn't do that we wouldn't even talk to her?
I guess so. Knowing my
Monica.
boyfriend, he probably...
All right. Monica, here's the deal. What we normally say is the boyfriend needs to get over it. and if something you really are aversive to, or if you had a traumatic experience when growing up, if he actually cares about you, he needs to kind of understand that, and there you go.
Cool.
Yeah. Does he have some crazy religion or nationality or something that prevents him from this chore?
No, he's just a really hard-up Mexican.
You Mormon?
Ooh, all right.
She won't give him oral sex.
Oh, she won't give him oral.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she.
No,
okay.
no.
That's what I thought originally, but the way you stated it, you said she or something. All right. Look, I only listen with one ear anyway.
All right.
So why won't you do it? Did we ask her why? Why won't you do it?
I don't like it. I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell. I don't like the fact that it
Yeah.
has to go in
Listen,
my mouth.
I don't like getting up and going to work in the morning. TS, baby. Get busy. I don't like it's not acceptable. No, here's acceptable excuses. Crazy novelty gag reflex where it's just like physically impossible to do it.
Well,
or
that's what I get. I start gagging. I start choking. Like the last time I did it, like he ejaculated and I threw up. I literally threw up.
Oh man.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a devil's brew.
Yeah,
right there.
I don't know.
That's
for that info.
Rug doctor. Come on down, buddy. That is a mess. Yeah.
No.
And then, wait a minute. I was going to say the other acceptable answer is weirdo uncle did something to you when you were 9 and freaked you out about this.
I don't have a weirdo uncle.
Monica doesn't need oral sex herself.
You don't like oral sex?
I enjoy it. I mean, I don't ask for it. I don't
You're
expect it.
multi-orgasmic, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about Drew. Drew is like one of those dogs at the airport, except for he doesn't sniff pot. He sniffs multi-orgasms. Drew's just like, oh yeah. I had to bring you with me, Drew. We had to go out.
Was I wrong on this one?
Take you to Vegas.
But we have a little high sign now. I just kind of go, hey.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing. Here's Drew's theory, and it has been proven. Women who are multi-orgasmic with intercourse aren't huge fans of receiving oral sex.
Right.
They're okay with it, but they want to get to the good stuff. And why wouldn't you? I mean, if you knew there was 135 orgasms just around the corner, let's get to it.
Yeah. And the oral sex is a sort of
Yeah, it's a nice little salad before the entree, but let's get going.
And so for her, it may not be stimulating. And so for her to be able to do this to him, she can't really empathize with that. For him, it's something important.
Yeah. It's a good point, which is it's probably a tougher sell if she's not that into it, because she doesn't know how much you're into it.
Right. Can't equate.
Yeah.
Adam, maybe you can persuade her.
Yeah, okay.
Give her
Let
the
me
ear of
try.
that persuasion.
Monica?
Yeah.
Listen, it's good. Okay? He really enjoys it. I know you just sort of tolerate it when he's doing it to you, but he's into it. Guys are into this.
This is the horrible thing, though, is this guy has found the grail here. You know what I mean? He should be just appreciating what he's uncovered.
Yeah. All right.
And by the way, this quality that Monica has is a genetically predetermined thing. They've had some good research now that shows that is an issue of genetics. There's no way to make someone into Monica, nor to make Monica somebody who likes oral sex.
Right. All right. So, Monica.
Mm-hmm.
You there?
Yeah.
All right. Here's what you need to do. Maybe you don't need to give him oral sex to the point where he climaxes, but maybe you need to do it as just a little bit of a starter course before the fun begins. You're gonna have to pitch in a little bit.
No, I understand. I mean, like, I want to be able to. It's not like I put up a fight and just don't want to. But at the same time, I just don't understand why I can't like it. I can't enjoy it.
All right. Well, look, here's the thing. Here, let me...
It's okay.
All right, but let me tell you this bill of goods everyone got sold in the bedroom, which is you're going to be having a great time and enjoying yourself all the time. Let's face it. First off, there's a certain... preliminary, so what do they call it in figure skating, Drew? There's the compulsory.
Oh, the compulsory.
The compulsory stuff you got to do. It's not exciting. It's you've done it 100 times. It's no big thrill. You got to get through it so you can get to the triple sow cow and the double camel up top.
You get to the artistic stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yes. There's the compulsory part. Then there's the repetition part. And somebody said, like, every time you're in the bedroom, it's going to be magic. It's going to be wonderful.
That's putting a lot of pressure on it.
It really is. Yeah. You really should just, for guys, we just want to have an orgasm. I mean, look, let's be honest. That's what we're looking for. So the whole magic part is it's nice if you enjoy yourself, and I'm sure you do, but not every single component of it has to be stupendous.
Right. And plus, she is quite, so let's say, functional.
Right.
So she can do her compulsories, and she'll be fine. She'll be
That's
fine.
right.
She's good at the triple sow.
That's right. Yeah. And what's the other ones, Drew? Because Drew's daughter...
Lutz, flip, loop. I can't believe I know all these different jobs.
Yeah, Drew. You're bordering on gay. One more and you're gay. You're bi right now.
Axel.
Gay. That's the name of your next boyfriend, Axel. German guy with weird frames on his glasses. All right. Yeah. One more call. Uneven boobs?
No. Do a break.
Oh, I got a question for Rob.
All right.
Jack?
Hey, what's up?
You're 30. What's going on?
Nothing much. I've been listening to LoveLine since 1995. You guys are awesome, man.
Thank you.
No problem. Hey, I wanted to ask Rob, by the way, I loved House of a Thousand Corpses. Can't wait for the new movie. Very excited.
Cool, thanks.
I wanted to know if you directed any of your music videos or how you got experience directing before you actually started directing these films.
Yeah, I directed all the music videos. I used to direct them for White Zombie, did them all for myself, did a video for Ozzy, for a bunch of other bands. Yeah, I've done a lot of videos.
And did you go to film school?
Bunch of years. Nope, I don't like school.
You just picked it up on the job.
Yeah, because really certain things, you can learn all you want, but until you're there, it just doesn't mean anything.
Right, well, Orson Welles says you can learn everything in 15 minutes. So, all right, well, that was it, man.
On what?
Thanks a lot.
Well, maybe if you're Orson Welles, you can.
Right, so you can
filmmaking.
You can fly like commercial aircraft after like 15 minutes. Oh, everything about filmmaking.
Yeah, Orson Welles.
Yeah.
Right.
And that deep knowledge base served him well for a long, healthy career.
Yeah, he was doing like chickpea commercials in the 70s before he died,
wine.
and then Gallo wine.
He was served no wine.
I forgot about that.
That was bad.
Oh. Really, the most entertaining thing Orson Welles did after Citizen Kane was all the outtakes from the Gallo Wine stuff when he was like yelling at the sound engineer about what a pompous ass he was. That's awesome. That's all you need is a fat, drunken Orson Welles who feels... the worst thing is the guy who has to work with the guy who won the Academy Award at like 23 and was considered, the greatest genius in filmmaking ever. Now it's 50 years later. It's 150 pounds later, and you got to work 200 pounds later, and you got to work with this guy. You're his sound engineer, and you're like, Orson, we're gonna need to take that. I go, how dare you? He's there. He's got one of those kerchiefs on, and his guts hanging out. That's That's got to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
We agree.
Rob Zombie here tonight. Sheri Zombie here tonight. The Devil's Rejects, name of the film, coming out on July 22nd. We'll talk to Wally. Is there anyone under 55 named Wally?
The name sounds bogus. So we're starting from a bogus sort of place.
Mm-hmm.
Wally.
Yeah.
Is your name Wally?
Yes, it is.
All right. Is there a family member named Wally?
No, it's my nickname.
What's your real name?
John.
Okay.
That's a damn lie, and you know it.
Okay.
All right, hold on, Wally. I'm intrigued with Wally.
Yeah.
Gay had sex with 4 guys as things growing out of his butt. Wow.
Intriguing.
Yes. Rob, Sheri here. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
If you need help,
Call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
The one and only. Live 105.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew over there. Rob Zombie's here tonight. And with his beautiful bride, Sheri. They, yeah.
They're replacing their roof.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about it.
Talking about roofing with the zombies. What are you guys doing? We're going to the zombies for dinner. Awesome.
Great.
Talking about roofing.
Talking about roofing.
That's the only sensible topic that's come up yet tonight. It's the only thing worth listening to.
The Devil's Rejects is the name of the new movie, which is coming out on the 22nd of July. And what was the budget on this one?
$7 million.
That's pretty sizable.
Yeah, it looks like it cost a lot more, and I know that Lionsgate hates that when I say the budget because they like to. I think people like to pretend like things cost more because there's sort of like an obsession with budgets and.
Well, but don't they throw in the marketing fees and all that stuff too when they talk about their budget?
Probably. That's the actual.
For you, it's
that's the actual film budget. Yeah.
Right.
Marketing fees is probably $20 million, $25 million. I don't know.
So they go, oh, it's a $40 million
yeah,
film.
Exactly.
What was the cost of A House of 1,000 Corpses?
About $12 million, $11 million.
Oh, it was higher budget.
It was higher, yeah.
One. Is it because you didn't need it or because they wouldn't give it up?
No, I mean, a lot of it, the first film was shot with Universal Studios, much bigger studio, and I don't know, there's just a lot of waste involved. The budget didn't need to be that high.
Was there some situation with that movie where you shot it and it sat around for a while, or some controversy or some problem? I remember talking to you about it.
Yeah, there was all kinds of situations. I mean, we shot the movie, finished it with Universal, and then, just the time period that we were finishing the movie was bad. It was right around Columbine and the election, and Lieberman was, campaigning Hollywood's got to clean up its act and blah, blah, blah. And Universal just didn't want to have anything to do with it at that time.
But it's like it's like saying porn should clean up its movies. It's porn. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a horror film.
Rob's? Oh, yeah, okay.
No, it's not that good. It's not up to the porn level. No,
it's horror film, yeah.
No. What I'm saying is it's an R-rated horror movie, right? I mean, that's supposed to have guts and gore and blood.
Well, I mean, that's the problem. I mean, it's R-rated, so it's for adults or no one under 17 admitted without parents, but they treat it as if, 5-year-olds are going to it.
Last time you were here, you were doing an amusement park thing.
Yeah, that was before.
It's just after, I think, right? Just after.
Maybe. Just after the movie was finished. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had built an amusement park ride based on the movie at Universal.
Right.
And then at the last minute, when this was happening, freaked out and changed. The ride was based on the movie, but they changed the name of it.
Now it's The Mummy.
Yeah, what is
the
it?
Waterworld Stunt Spectacular. No, I'm just kidding.
Look, he's like, oh my God, Rob. There's nothing in an amusement park you could do that would be scarier than the Six Flags Magic Mountain bald guy with the Swifty Lazar glasses.
I love that guy.
I like that too, Adam.
Nothing scarier than that. Let me tell you something.
Not since Spuds McKenzie have I liked a TV character.
But let me tell you this.
It's a woman, apparently.
Oh no.
What if now scarier? All right, let's just talk horror for a second.
Horror. Back to the porn.
Horror.
That's a dance.
Horror film. Horror. Here's the point. If you woke up in the middle of the night and you sat up in your bed and at the foot of your bed was that bald old guy going, bum, 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 doing exactly what he does in the commercial, you would die. You would be so terrified you would die. You would freak out. You would just stare at him, and he'd just be locked on with those huge old person glasses.
You have to have the music.
It'd have to have the music pumping. He'd have to be doing that crazy. You would rather see the Grim Reaper holding a sickle than that. That would freak you out and scare you. At least the sickle Reaper would just scare you.
At least you'd make sense of it immediately. You'd know what was happening.
That'd be the freakiest thing you ever saw in your life.
Yes. All right.
All right. That's all I'm saying. You got to get him in your next movie.
I love that. That guy's genius. Never fails to amuse me. Never does.
Wally?
Yeah.
Now back to Wally.
You're 21?
You've had 4 partners?
Yeah, well, pretty much.
Recently?
Since last October.
All right, and what's happening now?
Well, basically, I've been with my boyfriend for 7 months now.
Yeah.
And, about 3 months ago, I started noticing these things that were like pimples on my rectum.
Pimples. The pimples have white heads and have pus come out of them. Are these solid, like little flesh-colored things?
No, it kind of felt like little moles at first.
Right, so like warts, right?
Yeah, and like that.
Or is your boyfriend been using a condom or no?
No.
No. So these are warts.
Yeah. I've only had unprotected sex.
You've only, all right.
Fantastic.
You got
way to go.
You got to take a stand.
And you've been the receptive partner, as it were.
With 3 of the guys.
Okay. Why didn't you have them wear condoms? Just out of curiosity.
The first one was the first guy that I was with, and...
Oh, well, then why didn't you say so?
Well, look,
you never wear condoms with the first guy.
Well, what about heterosexual guys? Don't wear condoms half the time, 3/4 of the time.
Yeah, but there's nothing more dangerous than being a receptive partner in anal intercourse.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just stating the obvious to you, sir.
You're preaching to the choir, my friend.
I said good day.
I said good day.
But the fact is, this is probably warts, and we're going to have to take a break here in a second. Maybe we'll want to get back to Wally. But the important thing here to understand, Wally, is that anal warts, while vaginal warts are associated with cervical cancer, anal warts are associated with anal cancer. So it actually is a serious issue and needs to be controlled, so you have to see somebody about that. So let's go to break.
All right.
Maybe I'll revisit Wally and his anal bumps.
I've had an ass full of his anal
so
warts,
to speak.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
All right, Wally, you got to go to the doctor, buddy.
Yeah, probably dermatologist. There are various ways to treat this, and it's a pretty simple issue these days.
Yeah.
There's a cream, Aldera cream, and there's...
I know doctors supposed to have that sort of professional thing, but when there's a young guy out there with the anal warts who's in the waiting room, doesn't that kind of...
Take a couple beats.
Take him after lunch. You know what I mean? Break for lunch. You know what I mean?
Just take a couple beats, deep breath.
All right. Sheri Zombie's here. Rob Zombie here. New film coming out on the 22nd of July. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
If you need help,
call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
the one and only. Live 105.
Hey everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew over there. Rob Zombie's here tonight. Sheri Zombie is here tonight. Rob wrote and directed the new movie, and Sheri stars in it. The Devil's Rejects is the name of the film. And it'd be nice, Sheri, for you can be sort of the next Karen Black. You know what I mean? Like, or Jamie Lee Curtis, or whoever.
We're staying with the devil film. Let's stay with Karen Black.
Okay, all I'm saying is Trilogy of Terror. Remember that one? I think that was Karen Black was in that.
Karen actually played my mother in House of Thousand Corpses.
Perfect.
So I worked with her. She's great.
How weird is that?
Not that weird.
But I mean, where did you come up with that reference?
Well, I saw the movie.
Oh.
Then why did you just say, oh, really?
No.
Trying to play it cool.
I'm trying to play it cool. But now the jig is up.
I said good day.
I said good day, sir. We're laughing that's the worst thing you could say to somebody about 100 years ago. I said good day! Now it's like, oh, well, the blacks have ruined it, really, because all the MFers and your mother and, talking about a vagina and all this, you know what I mean? It's all gone now. But it used to be just a guy in a top hat. I said good day. That was it.
I think we'll bring that back.
Yeah, that's the devil.
You go home with like a black eye, and it's like, what happened, honey? Somebody said good day to me. I had to put my fists up in anger. You're kidding? Yes. What are you doing there? I'm getting my pistol. We're dueling at dawn.
Let me remove my monocle.
That's right. He'll not live to say good day another day. I'll be saying good day to his corpse. All right. Yes, it was a simpler time. So yes. So what was I saying? Karen Black, or Jamie Lee Curtis. So it used to be, I think, and I don't know who maybe Sarah Michelle Gellar or something is. I don't know who in the 70s it was Karen Black, and in the 80s and maybe, spilling into the early 90s, maybe Jamie Lee Curtis. Who were the queens of the scary movies. You know what I mean? The genre. Who is it now?
What's her name?
Well,
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver did all the alien stuff. But
And
is
the
there anybody?
Ghost
Is there anybody now who holds that title? You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't think so. No.
All right.
Sheri's
I think
it's up for grabs.
It's kind of changed too because now it's like horror movies and those type of movies are such big business that it's
they're just
find like
considered
Halle Berry in these movies.
They're like a mainstream
I mean,
movie.
it's kind of like nobody wanted to be in a comic book movie. Now you have Academy Award winners all fighting to be in the X-Men.
Right.
Because
right.
Everybody wants to be Batman now.
Yeah.
Whereas before they were embarrassed to even go near those movies. I mean, did you see Batman? It's like Michael Caine and Liam Neeson, and you can't turn around with tripping over an Academy Award winner in that film.
It is interesting that would have been considered sort of career death, 10 or 15 years ago, doing these kinds of movies. And maybe Superman kind of changed that around a little bit, but still Christopher Reeves wasn't Christopher Reeves before he did Superman. Somewhere recently, it just turned into this lottery with the A-list celebrities trying to get in these outfits.
Yeah, but Jack Nicholson did Batman, and
no, but it was already underway by then.
Yeah, but
that was more than 15 years ago.
Brando did Superman.
That was in the 80s, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, what did Brando do in Superman? That was like the highest.
Right.
At the time, I think that was the biggest amount of money an actor had ever been paid.
I think that's where it started really.
And he only appeared in the movie for like 10 minutes and worked like 3 days, and they paid him $3 million.
Superman's dad.
Yeah, that's my goal. My goal is to be like Brando.
I know that.
Because when I started finding out that Brando used to have stuff like an earpiece and his assistant reading the lines during the filming.
Yeah.
So he just hear it in his little IFB earpiece and just parrot it back to the camera.
Supposedly he would also take the lines and stick them on the other actors' foreheads and just read them off their face.
Yeah. He'd shoot a snot rocket on it and then just stick it right to the forehead. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're all bloated.
That was Marilyn Monroe's thing, too.
Everyone's scared to get you out of your trailer.
Between Demerol injections. They'd have the stuff posted all over the set.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, when you're really effed up and really high, memorizing stuff is impossible. Yeah. You can do, by the way, you can be high and effed up and you can have sex. You can drive. Not well, but I'll get from here to the liquor store and back.
Radio program?
You can do radio. God knows you can do radio. You can do almost anything but recite lines. That's the one thing you're going to screw up.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I just Orson Welles and who were we just talking about? Oh, we're talking about Marlon Brando. Brando. That's the gig. Get big, get fat, get angry, and then
lots of money.
And then cash in. Diana?
Hi.
You're 25?
Yes, I'm 25.
What's up?
Okay, my question is this. Why is it that the only time I can orgasm is like if like through oral sex or like vibrator?
Well,
Am I weird? Is that weird or
no? That you fit the profile of 60% of women.
60.
Yeah, in Adam's
160.
In Adam's field work, it's been 110%.
Yeah, according to my data.
But Diana, 60% of women can only have orgasm with some sort of direct stimulation, like oral sex. They will.
Why is that, though?
Because that's how you're configured biologically. You will not have an orgasm with intercourse. It will not happen.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
tough.
because my partner has a hard time dealing with it. He's like, oh, you can't get off any other way. And
well, that's a guy thing because guys think we've been sort of sold a bill of goods that women are just like men and therefore you should function just the same. Well, you're very different, and also women get sold a bill of goods that somehow that every women's magazine said if you just figure out the right technique, you'd be having these things. Well, no, please.
Yeah,
there's good evidence coming in that this is a genetic issue. And go ahead and blame your mom again.
I told you.
But this is
vindication is what I call it. You call it evidence. I call it vindication.
Well, it still
understand?
doesn't
total vindication.
It doesn't explain the 100% that you've experienced.
You said yourself 160%. I heard it.
But you're normal, Diana. You're not defective. You don't feel bad. And the guys have to learn to just realize that women are very different, and you have to focus on your needs.
Yeah. All right. And look, the idea that he cares that much about it is a little bit weird. He shouldn't be obsessed with it.
Well, the guys, they're male. He's in his 20s. The male ego is still...
I was always very accepting.
I understand.
Very accepting.
Here's what
rarely put up a fight. I just hung my head.
Shh. It means he hasn't been with a lot of people.
Oh. It means first off, whoever he was with before Diana was in the 40% percentile who could have an orgasm.
Right. Or maybe there's been nobody before Diana, whatever.
Is he an experienced guy, Diana?
Well, I've been with him for 9 years, so I mean, it's like every time we do it, it's like he always has to do that, or else like.
No, he's not been with anybody else. So there you go.
9 years of this guy complaining. And by the way, I would be over it by year 7. You know what I mean?
Like, complains. It's pathetic. He still complains, but I don't know what else to tell him. I'm like, I'm sorry, but
you called LoveLine. You called LoveLine, and you tell him what we told you.
Drew,
tonight.
write her a note.
I'll write you a little.
And Diana, are you guys married?
No, we're not married.
What's the plan? You called him your partner. You've been together since you were 15 or 16.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just, I mean, we've gone through a lot, but it's this whole thing. Like, it bugs him, and he's very insecure.
Ooh, she just bridged right off of that topic.
Just skirt that.
Well done, Diana. Politician in your future.
I'll tell you what our callers are like. So she calls and says she can't have an orgasm, and I say, all right, don't worry about that, but you guys been together for 9 years. What's going on? How come you're not married? And she goes, I don't know. I just can't orgasm. Right. Our callers are like, it was like when I throw my dog in the pool and I grab its tail, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Just flapping and going. And sometimes I'll get under it and I'll just cradle it. It doesn't realize it's not moving anywhere. All it knows is it's got to start. It's got to keep them legs moving. Yeah, that's all. Just keep keep
our
paddling.
Callers, when we actually hit on a tender subject, flail harder.
Right. Diana, what is up? Why aren't you two married?
We're just not married. I just don't want to be married right now.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to be married.
Yeah, sure, Diana.
Yeah.
He's asked you to marry him.
He's asked me plenty of times, but not the right way. It's just like, let's get married, and that's not good enough for me. I'm sorry. Like, after 9 years, it's just like, maybe I think I was just too young, and maybe I feel like I want.
All right, so given that you don't want to, given that you're clear you don't want to marry this guy,
not the right way.
Hang on. You better end this relationship then.
Yeah,
because this guy's somebody you're never going to marry.
You don't want to marry him. He's not giving you an orgasm. Why don't you break it off?
No, he is.
Where's this thing? But where's it going? Seriously, what do you mean? You want to get married if he asked correctly?
She's saying she's so resentful and angry that they're not married yet, that the fact that he didn't get on his knee and throw himself into a request, it's like, after all I put in, you're just saying, hey, let's just do this? Screw you.
Yeah,
Diana, that's how angry and resentful you are, that you're even withholding marriage from somebody you want to marry.
And by the way, if you think you're going to punish a guy by withholding marriage, you better just hold. It's like keeping the liver out of an omelet and punishing a guy. Oh, thank you.
And by the way, that you're that resentful.
Sweetie, if you're listening,
of course. That you're that resentful now.
I love liver. I'm a big liver.
It's a bad
giblets, man.
Bad sign for your relationship, Diana.
Yeah, Diana, what is up? You want to get married, right?
Oh, in the future, yeah, but I don't think it's the right one.
Okay, then get on with it. Get on with it.
So this is what
I was just too young. I like when I got with him, I was just so young, and I feel like
end it.
Break it up.
End it. Move.
What's your plan? Waste another 9 years?
Yeah, it's been 9 years, but I mean, the only thing that I get scared of is like if I get into a new relationship and like, what if like the guy doesn't want to do that, and that's the only way that I can,
You're afraid. You're fearful of getting in another relationship for fear that another man will not be willing to have oral sex with you.
Is that true?
That's bizarre, Diana. That's bizarre.
Yeah,
that's a bizarre fear.
wrong.
That's a wrong fear. Yeah.
Yes.
This guy has freaked you out so much. Most men understand that's what women need.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Really?
Yeah.
Adam's
I've only been with one person, so
Adam has had extensive field work in this area.
Yeah.
Extensive.
Look, here's the thing. Has he convinced you of this? Did he tell you this?
Tell me what?
She's decided it.
They don't know.
They don't talk.
What makes you think the next guy won't give you oral sex?
I don't know, because I mean, I have guy friends, and some of them are like, "Oh, disgusting! Like, I'll never do that to a girl," or like I have guy friends.
Hold on a second. Let me explain something gay. You didn't have to write it down, bro. Okay, let me say this. I'm now forming a theory.
Uh-huh.
Okay. which is, I complain about guys in this sort of metrosexual thing.
Yes.
Where, for me, I grew up with guys who, if they couldn't fight, they wouldn't brag about it. And if they couldn't fix their car, they wouldn't brag about it.
Tell anybody.
They wouldn't tell anybody. Like, as a guy, you had a certain amount of bravado. As a guy, you were supposed to be able to handle yourself if somebody tried to kick your ass. If your car broke down, you're supposed to be able to change the
buddy says, "Here,
belt.
eat this." You just eat it. Raw
Right.
oysters, whatever.
Right. There was a certain thing about being a guy, even if it's not what was in your heart, at least you projected it to the outside world. Like, you would never do what Dr. Drew did about 5 years ago when he told me he came down to his garage. He had a flat tire, so he called AAA
Come to my house.
to come to the house and put the spare on the car.
Love that.
That's the kind of thing you would keep close
I was
to the
busy.
vest.
How I said good day.
You would keep that very close to your vest,
Yes.
right? You wouldn't brag about it. And guys, now, so what's going on now is there's a bunch of guys, and they're like,
It was a luxury.
oh,
How
hell,
dare
I
you.
wouldn't, no, I've never been in a fight, and I don't know what I would do if a guy came after me. And, no, I don't work on my car. You let the other guy do that. No, I don't know. I couldn't.
And when a woman brings this kind of thing up,
Yes, now, yeah, and a guy goes, ew. I'm not going to do that. That's the Cootie Central down there.
Right, I need a
That's
milkshake.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Now,
Gay.
yeah, I agree.
Sheri's offended.
Yeah.
Sidebar here.
There's an issue going on.
They're angry.
Well, all I'm saying is as a guy, your motto would be, oh, listen, I can't get enough. I wish I had 3 mouths so I could go down 3 vaginas simultaneously. You wouldn't get any of this like, ooh, that's yucky or that's gross. Now it's the same guy who's talking about can't fix his car, can't fight, can't fix his house, doesn't want to go down on a chick. I think it's the same dude.
Look what women have done.
Women,
they've done this.
You've turned us into women.
Yeah, but not only that, but a woman would belly up.
Well, if she was a lesbian, she would.
But
The
I'm
point
saying
is
what they've done. They've
right. But
they've sabotaged
here's the point.
themselves here.
Yes, it used to be that the guys were over here.
Yeah.
We went down on chicks. We got into fights. We fixed our cars, and we made the money. And you chicks were over here. You let us go down on you, and you cooked and you sewed. And that was it. And now
And you bought expensive shoes.
And you bought expensive shoes. And now we've met somewhere in the middle. You guys work, we work. You don't sew, we don't fix cars. You don't go down on us, we don't go down on you. Like, it's some kind of, eventually we'll just turn, everyone will just have half a penis and half a labia. Just a right side of the labia and half a nut. We'll just all be the same androgynous, weird humanoid. Next movie. Just right. Yeah.
What do you call it?
I'll meet you in the middle. That's where we're all meeting. Dudes used to be over here, chick over there. Now we're all in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
scary.
Heavy.
Who will do the construction?
Heavy. Mexicans.
Yeah.
We got to
Find
pay
a
those
roofer.
people. We got to get those roofers up there. They're not going to go for that meet in the middle plan.
No. They know man, woman.
They know work. They like to eat, and they like to work on cars. We're never going to get them to join us. This is a white guy thing. That meet in the middle thing. It's going to be hard to get other ethnicities to join us in that meet in the middle thing.
Just so I don't forget, when's the next barbecue?
Soon.
I gotta come.
Yeah. I got guys who cook, yeah.
Oh, Ozzy.
Oswald.
Oh, my God.
Diana? All right, quiet,
Yeah.
Drew. All right, so look, would you dump this guy?
Would I dump him?
Dump him.
No. Not would you.
Will you?
Go
Do
ahead. Do it.
Oh, am I going to? Yes.
Here's the thing, Diana, about relationships when you're in high school. This is a relationship that would last about, if you were out dating and having relationships, this one would last about 3 weeks. And you would understand it. You would see it wasn't working. You would know how to end it. You would end it. You've never ended a relationship before, so it's going to be very difficult for you. And it's almost like breaking up with a sibling now.
Yeah. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, we have one together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just,
That changes everything.
Yeah.
Forget
I was going to say bust it off before you get pregnant, but
Forget it.
Forget it what? Or life's
rewind
over?
everything we've said.
Well, what should she do now?
Get therapy.
Therapy?
Couples therapy.
She's not going anywhere. Hey,
Therapy? Really?
Because you got to figure out a way to make this thing work on behalf of the child.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's hard. I think that's the only thing that's the hardest thing that, that for
Really,
me.
mommy's worrying about the guys going down on her.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Shouldn't be having kids at 22.
All right, Diana.
Okay.
All right, listen, just, have a beer, Life will be over soon. Just relax. It's all going to pass.
Yeah.
Time is relative.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Time doesn't exist.
This show
It doesn't
is depressing.
exist. It's just something man created to pass the time. Yeah. Yeah, why not 25 hours? I know it takes the Earth 24 to revolve, but let's let it go around another,
We created this concept anyway. Why not?
That's right. I don't even know if I'm here right now, man. Just hope I'm getting paid.
Oh, mama.
All right, where are we, Drew? What's going on?
Let's talk to Thomas.
Let's talk to Thomas.
Let's talk about politics.
Thomas,
Yes.
what's up?
Not much, guys.
24.
How you doing?
Good. What's up?
Well, first off, I'd like to say you guys are awesome. Listen
Thank
to you
you.
guys every night at work, start to finish.
Thank you.
Just,
What kind of work do you do?
I do powder coating.
Ooh. What kind of stuff? Powder coating is awesome stuff.
Donuts? What does that mean?
No, it's an electrostatic system. It's like anodizing or paint's like the world's greatest paint. It's what you do you powder coat a motorcycle frame, auto parts. It's like a paint job that you can't chip with a hammer.
Wow.
It's awesome
The greatest
stuff.
paint in the world.
Donuts.
Yeah.
Did we say something after the word donut came up?
Let's go to the dispensing machine.
Powder coating. Yeah, see, these guys, Drew and Rob met in the middle. That's why they don't know what powder coating is. I'm still on the side. I'm a man. I know powder coating.
Yeah, but the donuts make up for it.
That's true. All right, so Thomas, what kind of stuff do you powder coat?
Well, the company I work for started off making heaters and showers for boats. And now we do stuff for electronics companies. And
Yeah. Oh, you'll have no trouble getting laid. Chicks hear about you powder coating heater cores for cabin cruisers. They go nuts. Panties just soak right through.
Anyway, Thomas, what's the question or comment?
Well, a few callers ago, you suggested on telling her to go to the military.
Yes.
Yes, there was a 19-year-old who was living on the floor, flopping on the floor of a friend's house for years, who was fragmented emotionally, was dating a 51-year-old.
All right, Drew.
And wait, and could not get any structure going in her life.
Get on your knees.
So Adam suggests.
Why the military? I'll tell you why. Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
For men more so than women, but for women too. There's a certain percentage of our society that just needs structure. They're out of control, and without that structure, they're gonna get the structure of prison or the structure of rehab. Eventually, there's going to be some structure bearing down on them. That's what sort of society does. She is lacking that discipline, and that's a discipline that you sort of need to learn
from the outside in.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have it when I was 19, and I just kicked around.
Why not the Coast Guard or something?
Well, do the Coast Guard.
Right, something closer to home.
You don't have to do the Army. You don't have to do the Marines. Do the Coast Guard. But here's what I'm saying. She's going to go to junior college. She's going to blow around junior college for about 5 years, learn nothing, be in and out of it, and be on the same friend's apartment floor 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but I think she's going to spiral into more trouble.
Most likely.
But she'll have a useless degree.
Right. No.
She won't have a degree.
No,
something that doesn't matter.
You can kill 20 years in junior college and not walk with a 2-year degree.
Why can't she go to technical school? That's only like 2 years, right?
I kind of agree with that. I don't think she could tolerate.
I don't think she can do it.
I don't think she could do it. You know, she couldn't do a job. She couldn't do an apartment. She couldn't do anything.
Well, here's the thing. She doesn't have any money, and her family's gone.
Yeah.
She needs to sort of throw herself on the mercy of a system.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not a huge fan of the military, but it's where you should go if you have no money and no structure and no criminal record, and they'll take you. And you don't want to do it when you're 27. Do it at 19. I know guys that did the Navy, did the Army. They did it when they were 19. Before you know it, they're 23. They got out.
I've been watching you.
They have health insurance for the rest of their lives. They get low interest rate loans and everything. They're all sort of taken care of, and that's just some little memory from the past where they learned to tie a knot.
They learned a couple things.
They learned how to get up in the morning, put their boots on, and go somewhere. And eat. And
I agree. My brother's in the Navy.
Join the Navy?
Yeah.
How old was
when
he?
he was 18.
Yeah, and that
and
transformed him into a different
he came
person.
out a man.
There is no racial bigotry here.
Look like a man now.
No, because the thing is your brother probably wasn't the world's greatest high school student.
Average.
But think if he'd gone to junior college, what would have happened to him?
Smoked weed and hung out for a while.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And guys especially, I know this was a woman, but we're spreading out here. Guys especially need a little ass kicking when they're 18 and 19. They need some guys 35 yelling at them, going, get out of bed, and they go, I'm tired, I want to hit the snooze button. Get up, get out, and do some push-ups. Let's go.
Men have a thing. I watched this happen when I was having coached a little football team with a bunch of boys, and males have a thing where they put themselves in harm's way on behalf of a group of males that they care about. It transforms them.
Yeah.
They feel a sense of... I don't know.
Character,
something. Men need to put themselves on the line for a group of men.
Yeah.
They need to do that.
It's called gay porn.
That's how you did it. I understand not everybody has to do it that way.
Really? You'd rather dodge bullets or semen? Come on. And I
said good day, sir.
I say good day.
I was grazed a couple of times with just superficial wounds. I was back on the battlefield the next morning.
I'm going for the bullets, thank you.
That's right.
I'm just saying. That's what you mean, isn't it? Bullets?
Yeah. Yeah. I got the purple, well, it wasn't a heart, but I'll explain to you during the break. Rob is here, Sheri's here, together. The Zombies. Oh, forgot about that band. The new movie is coming out on the 22nd, The Devil's Rejects. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk to Jessica with the uneven boobs after this.
Oh, God.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
The one and only. Live 105.
Hey, everybody. It's the LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Rob Zombie's here. Sheri Zombie's here.
Talking about powder coating.
Talking about donuts. Drew talking about Krispy Kremes.
Free Krispy Kremes. Can we just talk about that? I'd rather talk about that.
Let's talk about donuts. Drew marvels at the fact that when you go into Krispy Kreme
they
donuts,
hand you donuts.
They give you a free sample.
Yeah, they give you a donut.
They're just trying to get you hooked on the junk.
Assembly line.
Yeah.
It's like crack.
Yeah. Pusher
Free
gives
sample.
you that first hit of crack for free.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well done. Well said.
You know what I mean? Get you on there.
Yeah.
Or do you just go in constantly and take the free donut? Is that the plan? Here he comes again for the free donut.
No, he'll buy the cup of coffee.
But so you spend another 60 cents for a couple. It's just my thing is like if I were hungrier, I'd probably buy more donuts. If I have that first one, I'm like, all right.
I think there's very few people that can eat one donut.
Yeah, look at America.
Yeah.
We're the fattest country. They're going in, getting that free one, hooked on the junk, then they'll have like 5 more.
Mm-hmm. One of my sons is just a Krispy Kreme maniac.
Oh, really?
And we had a baseball tournament out in Hacienda Heights last week. And he was the whole way. I'm driving an hour down to this thing. He's like, can we get some donuts? Can we drive off the freeway to where the tournament is? This one right there at the exit as we got off. Like,
he's like Scooby-Doo. He wants a snack.
Absolutely.
You know, Sheri just said that we're the fattest country, but I say it like, hey, we're the fattest country. Like, I'm bragging about it, everyone. That's prosperity. I don't hang my head when I announce that. It's a point of pride for me. We are the fattest country, yet on the 4th of July, the most patriotic of all holidays, on Coney Island, a Japanese kid wins the hot dog eating contest. I'm not standing for it anymore. That is un-American.
Yeah, and he weighs about 90 pounds.
Yeah, and here's my thing. I'll give the Asians the spelling bees. That's fine. Yeah. You guys are just better than we are. Fine. But hot dog eating? We invented hot dogs. We may have invented eating grotesque amounts of food.
We invented pie eating contests.
We pioneered the overeating competition.
The all-you-can-eat buffet was ours.
Yeah, you think they have that stuff in Japan? 50 years ago, they don't have. They eat a little fish head floating in some salt water and a little thing of rice. You know what I mean? We invented gorging ourselves. Yet we get our ass kicked by a 90-pound Japanese guy every year.
And he does his little dance while he eats the hot dogs. Did you see that?
Yeah.
To get him down his...
Here's my point. When is it going to end?
He's exercising while he's eating to burn off
and to make
what
it
he's
worse,
ingesting.
and to make it worse, last year, a Japanese girl came in 5th.
Yep.
Who's even smaller than him.
Yeah, they've taken over. And the only thing I can think to
do it better.
Is we got to start sending people over to Japan to like beat them at their game.
It won't work.
What is their game?
I don't know. Sumo wrestling. We get big fat white guy with like huge areolas and red hair, and he just starts throwing all those Japanese guys out of the ring.
There was a guy that was when we were in Japan.
He
there
was a Hawaiian guy.
No, but there was an Italian guy who was
really?
a sumo wrestler that was really high up in the ranks.
But he wasn't the grand. He wasn't the grand champion.
No, but I guess it was the Samoan guy. I think was the grand champion.
Yeah, the guy, and you know, when
they weren't happy about that either.
But all those guys are sort of morbidly obese and in a diaper, and it's hard to tell what nationality they are. Right. We need a red-haired. I mean, we need a guy with pink nipples.
Yeah.
Just
everybody looks the same at 900 pounds.
Yeah. When you're tan and you're 900 pounds, we don't know if you're black or Asian or what the hell you are. We just know we're scared.
Giant baby.
That's all. Yeah. Lot of ass cheek, by the way, flying around that ring.
Yeah, and it's flapping around.
Yeah. Flapping around, throwing the salt around. That's got to be a tough, I know ringside seats are probably expensive, but that's got to be you could get a nose full of ass.
And salt.
Sitting ringside in sumo wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, how much longer is this insanity going to continue before we get a fat guy to win that hot dog eating competition? And by the way, why does it have something to do with your weight?
I know, it's weird, isn't
it? Shouldn't one of our morbidly obese guys, shouldn't some NFL lineman who's 6'8" and coming in at 400 pounds, shouldn't he win that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drew, would you get to work on that?
Immediately, sir.
All right. Jessica?
Yeah?
You're 14?
Yeah.
You have uneven boobs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Little asymmetry, they call it.
Yeah, that's very, very common. And first of all, you're 14, and sometimes there can be uneven sort of development. So this thing may sort of become more even as you age. There's that. And then there is the fact that a lot of women have different size, one versus the other, different direction of the nipples, and plastic surgeons repair that kind of thing all the time.
Yeah. But
if you want it.
You're probably
you don't
the
have
only
to get plastic surgery to repair that.
Absolutely not.
You don't?
No, it's actually a common thing.
Do some push-ups.
But how do you repair it?
No, you just live with it. It's fine. The guys are fine with it. It's not a big deal. And by the way, you have at least 4 more years of growth and development to go before you know where you're going to end up.
Are you different cup size?
Yeah. Yeah. like one or two sizes difference.
Really?
One versus the other.
That means one's at least a C.
Yeah.
That's the way
you push down at this.
Bulge out. What cup sizes are they?
38B and 38C.
All right. All right.
Cup size difference is very, very common.
It's almost a circus act.
All right. You're fine, baby doll. Here's the thing. Guys don't really notice that much stuff. All you chicks freaked out with your... here's what we notice. Big fat ass. That?
You know what? Guys don't notice anything until girls convince us that what's wrong with them.
Right. We really...
we're all good to go until they keep pointing at something for years.
Oh, you guys got some donuts there. We'll notice.
Oh, God.
Look at the powder coating on that one.
Yeah, probably done by the last caller. We'll,
it even says
we don't notice,
coating.
like all you chicks are freaked out with your inverted nipples or your big areolas, your small nipples, or your asymmetry in your boobs.
Let me ask you this.
I never noticed.
What do I do to a guy, and how do I do this right and that right? And what is a guy thinking when he's having sex with a man?
Hold still.
That, or there's one other thought sometimes.
Well, my thought is, my God, I'm getting laid.
Oh my God, I'm having sex. That's
oh my God, I'm having sex.
Those are the two thoughts. Either hey, hold still, or oh my God, she's having sex.
Oh my God, I'm having sex.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's what guys think.
Oh.
That's it. And women don't want to believe how pathetically simple men are.
No. Yeah. I mean, all I could think of, back in the day when I was having sex was, who am I going to tell? Oh my God, I can't believe she's holding still for this.
Right. Oh my God.
And no one's going to believe this.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Ether's wearing off. That would be my third.
That's a late thought. That comes later.
That's later. Yeah. Roofie's wearing thin. All right. I knew I should have got the drip. All right. Now, come on, Drew. Joey.
Yeah.
21? Yeah.
I was just wondering if, this question is for Rob.
All right.
I was wondering if he was thinking about appearing in his new or, upcoming movies, kind of like Stephen King. He appeared in, I believe it was Rose Red as the pizza guy. And I was just wondering if Rob...
So sort of a Alfred Hitchcock-like appearance.
No. I'm very anti-directors making appearances in movies.
Even just walking dogs.
Especially. I think it's fine for Hitchcock because he sort of came up with that idea more or less. And I think it's fine for Scorsese because he can actually act. But everyone else, the madness must end.
Why?
Because I'm tired of watching a movie and watching professional actors and being caught up in it and having the movie come to a grinding halt while the director stumbles through his lines.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Tarantino?
That's not who I was talking about, actually. But he doesn't really...
Who are we talking about?
No, Tarantino's fine, and in his movies he makes sense. But there's certain people that's just like...
Well, but let me give you an example, though.
I'm just not a fan of it.
Tarantino example, who I'm a fan of his work, but Jimmy Kimmel, that is, and I went out and saw a first cut of Pulp Fiction. And it hadn't been released in the theater. It was just a screening thing. And we didn't know who the hell Tarantino was. Right? We watched the movie, and it was like, oh, my God, it's the greatest movie I've ever seen. And Harvey Keitel was excellent, and Sam and everyone, Travolta was excellent. And we both said, but the one guy who played the guy whose house they went to and needed the sheets and everything,
What was that?
It was kind of a weak choice. It was weird because everyone was awesome. And then whoever cast the film did. And then, of course, found out later it's Tarantino. So even a guy who's a decent actor like Tarantino is for directors, it can still, amongst great actors,
Take you out
can
of
be
it.
a little distracting. Yes. But who are we thinking of? Drew, who are you thinking of?
Tarantino's I was thinking of.
That's
No,
not.
that's not.
That
Yeah.
hadn't crossed my mind.
Rob, right?
I was thinking M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh,
yeah. That's the other one.
It's just like,
oh my God.
You're watching the movie, then you slam your foot on the brakes and go, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this about M. Night. And
And even other people that don't even give themselves lines, but the camera has to linger on this weird extra for some unknown reason.
M. Night Shyamalan is the greatest example of that in the world because he has a distracting ethnicity, which is when he's with
He's in
Mel Gibson
in a Patriot scene in the Revolutionary War.
Yes, who's the guy from Bangladesh who's carrying the musket? Yeah. No, but it's like, here's the thing. Mel Gibson is supposed to be in like Amish country of Pennsylvania raising corn, and he's got the Indian guy who he's hanging out with in the kitchen, and it's almost distractingly weird. It's not a xenophobic thought. It's just he doesn't seem to fit the scape of the land,
right?
And also kind of a weird actor and weird. It's just. He's distracting in everything he does and horrible. I guess when you're a director, you get to do that.
But and they're not actors. That's the thing. I mean, I don't mind when you watch like a John Huston movie and John Huston would appear because he was an amazing actor too, and it was fine. It never bothered me. But now it's just like weird, stiff guys who are out of place that just wander across the screen. And why did this even come up? It has nothing to do with uneven
You want to
boobs.
know if you were going to be in any
Oh, right.
of
That
your
was
movies.
actually. I think. Yes, actually, I am because I don't. No, I'm just kidding. I don't feel like
Because he's an actor. Rob's an actor.
All right, we got to
Master thespian.
We got to take a little break because I got to talk about that Mel Gibson movie. I do. I felt that was a rook.
Which one?
That was not a scary movie.
Oh,
the Signs.
I thought you meant The Village.
The Village.
You know what? The Village was so I don't mind somebody going for something that's weird and wacky. I was all right with it. Signs angered me. Wasn't scary at all. I couldn't get the deal with the aliens. It just wasn't. All right. Let's take a little break. We're going to talk a little M. Night behind the closed mics.
And we'll eat donuts, by the way.
In the big bathroom.
And we'll be right back after this.
Thank you for calling LoveLine. Your call will be answered in the order it seems interesting.
Call LoveLine. Call 1-800-LOVE-191. 1105.
Let's into it.
Yeah, that mouse wasn't real.
Yeah, he knew the cat was the nemesis. All right, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Drew. Rob Zombie here tonight.
And the international version of LoveLine.
Yeah. Why? Who else?
We're going to talk to Canada in a minute.
Oh, and how about Moscow?
Yeah, Moscow, Idaho. Almost.
Still exotic.
Never been there.
We gotta talk to. So you want to talk to Canada?
Boy, the powder coating didn't last long. Where the hell did those go?
I ate them. I offered them to you.
How many donuts did you just eat, Drew?
10, 12.
11.
Drew,
and this is the guy that said he walks in the Krispy Kreme and he's full after one donut.
Yeah.
Not believing that story.
That's my point. Is that if somebody handed me two and then held me back for a while, I'd be like, all right, that's it. But once
well,
I'm
they don't
going,
hold you. They don't
But if they
tackle you.
handed
Though,
you 11
they hand you one and they encourage you.
Then you wait in line for 5 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, that's it.
But if they handed you 11 donuts
you know
right
how
from the
I am.
start,
I'm
you'd
a
take them.
This, by the way, this is coming from the man who inhaled 11 donuts in the last 2.5 minutes. His second argument is one donut's good enough for me. Probably set for the year. According to my calculations, you eat thousands of donuts a year. From what I've seen tonight, if this is any indication of your donut consumption.
Tomorrow night, I'll eat 3 and then stop and see what happens.
All right.
I love the one he leaves.
Oh, you
Just
know
to
what?
give the illusion.
That's so I can feel better.
No, that's F sex way.
He couldn't.
He loves donuts that much. He leaves one to actually penetrate. And then he
promised.
I'm sorry. This is an open forum, Drew.
You promised.
We can't ask our callers to share their intimate details of their love life and not have us speak openly about our own. Aaron?
I'm going to have my attorney call you in the morning.
You're 22?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I have a Germany or Florida, and if I could, I have a question to ask, too.
All right. Well, let's play Germany or Florida first. Here's how Germany or Florida works. He asked the bizarre, macabre, or reports the bizarre story, and then we guess. Is it? Did it happen in Germany or was it Florida? Drew, eat that last donut.
He's going in.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Okay. A man has been convicted of killing his gay homosexual dog. The dog, a terrier poodle, tried to hump another family pet. So the man struck it with a vacuum cleaner hose and threw it at a tree. It should be noted that the gay dog is a neuter, so it can't really be gay at all. The jury convicted the confused 58-year-old man on the 15th of this month on animal cruelty charges.
Well, first of all,
is a gay homosexual.
Sexual orientation does not have anything to do with whether you do or do not have testosterone in your system.
What do you mean?
He was neutered. He had his testes removed.
Right.
Yeah. So, but that doesn't have anything to do with sexual
Even if you're
orientation.
a poodle?
If you're a gay man and somebody takes your testes away, you're still a gay man.
Right. You're a criminal without a gun, but you're still criminal.
Yeah.
That's why I look at it.
I know
You have no weapon.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The funny thing about this story is that he's an allegedly straight man, but what's he doing with a poodle, you know?
That's very
He's got a
good. Very
terrier
good.
poodle.
Very good commentary.
Yeah.
You would make. You're calling from Canada. You'd make a lovely mounted policeman one day, Inspector. Yes, asking the tough questions. All right.
So Germany or Florida?
I say
this
clearly
feels
Florida.
Florida.
Feels like Florida?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
going to
saying-
go Germany
All
just
right.
to be the fly in the Germany or Florida ointment. Aaron, is it Germany or Florida?
Well, there's no flies in this ointment. It's Florida.
Oh, man.
Well done.
Wow.
Very nice, very nice.
All right. Drew, you want to celebrate with a 28th donut?
Lauren, let's go. Some more on.
Drew, if
a mess I made too.
If you
Velociraptor
if you
came through
keistered
here.
a stack of them while you're eating them, you could get more in your bloodstream
Just
at
have it for
once.
later.
Oh, smart. Yeah. All right, Aaron, what was your follow-up question?
Well, I had cancer recently, and everything's fine now. Like, I had it operated on, and I'm actually going for a follow-up next month. And but during the process, I think I became sort of like an opiate addict because of all the painkillers I was on.
Yes. First of all, what kind of cancer do you have?
It's called eosinophilic granuloma.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a pretty rare one, or also called histiocytosis X.
Are you a real doctor or just a love doctor?
And it's actually pretty. You have they treat it with radiation, don't they? Normally, did you have radiation too?
No, he managed to get it out with just the surgery because it was localized in my bone.
In your ribs?
In the thigh bone.
Thigh bone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you then were prescribed painkillers.
It's who had this was Todd. What's his name? The marijuana guy that grew all the marijuana in his house.
Yeah.
He had this form of
Woody Harrelson's friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, and
the guy who had the house in Beverly Hills and got busted by the cops for growing tons of pot.
He had histiocytosis X, or eosinophilic granuloma.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so in any event, so you had treatment, your success, it's a curable cancer, outstanding, but you got going on opiates, and now you got addicted.
Yeah.
And that happens.
The thing is, though, like I was on Percocet and OxyContin and all that nice stuff, but like I haven't really been using it per se. Like I just have the cravings. Like I'm always thinking about it.
Right.
And like my dad, he has chronic kidney stones, and he gets prescribed Demerol regularly.
So he's an opiate addict.
So
you got it in your family. I mean, you get the gene and you get exposed to the drug, and off you go.
Yeah.
It's possible this could settle down on its own, but you have
what
to.
I'm kinda hoping.
The problem is, though, because that drive has been activated, it's going to urge you to engage in behaviors that are sort of thrilling: sex, gambling, shopping, stealing, all that kind of thing. You're going to be urged to do that. You're going to be feel a drive to drink and use pot, and you're going to be thinking about the opiates all the time. If you cannot contain any of those uses or behaviors, that's where a 12-step program becomes essential to deal with this.
You know what, though? I like Aaron because he's a man who knows how to prioritize, which is, number one, I got a Germany or Florida. Secondly, I survived cancer and I'm strung out on opiates. If you have time to get to the second question, that'd be awesome. But first, Germany or Florida. Guy kills his gay dog.
And he's quipping about it. Hey, the guy wants to be gay himself. It's brutal.
That's a survivor right there.
Yeah.
Would rather talk about a guy's gay dog than the big C. You know what I mean?
Pretty amazing.
I like that guy, and that's a Canadian.
You like the cut of his jib.
I love that cut of that Canadian jib. And
that jib.
And that
I don't know what that means.
Sounds gay.
Guy said good day.
I say good day.
Yeah, that was the second most insulting thing you could say 100 years ago. I do not like the cut of your jib. I said good day. Pistols at dawn. Uh-oh, Fiona has been on hold for 106 minutes. Fiona?
Yes?
Wow. You're fairly lucid for being on hold for over
2
an hour and a
hours.
half. What's up, baby doll?
First, may I gush just a moment? I love you guys. I lived abroad for 2 years, and my only source of English entertainment was you. And
how? Somebody send you tapes or something?
my friends would record it and then send it to me.
Wow.
They'd
Where were you?
record a month and send it.
Where were you?
I was in Japan.
Oh, my goodness.
What were you doing there?
I was a student. I am a student.
Oh, okay. Hey, can you find out what's up with these guys kicking our ass with the hot dog eating contest every year?
Listen, I'm looking at her question. It says she draws gay male porn. You went to Japan to study how to do Japanese
anime
cartoons?
Anime?
Yes, it's anime kind of porn.
Wow.
But I didn't go there to study it.
Oh, you just picked it up there.
No, I've been drawing it since I was 14.
Yeah. But you don't make your living doing that.
I make a really good living doing it.
Drawing gay?
Yes.
Wow.
That's the other thing that Japanese have kicked their asses in is animation porn.
Yeah.
They're the kings of that one.
Wow.
Like 6 figures a year.
Oh, my God.
Wow. So,
out of all the things that have been said tonight, this is
Then
the
why
thing
are you
that
still
you're
a
most
student?
disgusted at.
Yeah. What do you use for the money shot? White out? just
I
spill
don't
it.
have to do wet edits. I don't have to draw it.
Yeah. Oh, and who buys this stuff?
40-year-old women, straight women.
How interesting.
Most I go to conventions and I meet these people. They come up and they just talk about how much they love it, and I look at them like, oh my God.
Wait, Fiona, we have to. Whoever's at the other end in the Westwood one, we got to talk to Fiona again tomorrow night. I've got a million questions. This is
Yeah,
very
well, make it Sunday night.
Sunday night, whatever.
Yeah.
Next call.
Hey, Fiona?
Mm-hmm.
And did you work for a comic book company, or how does that work?
When I was 14, it was my friends and I got together and were just drawing stuff, and then I was good at art, and I tried to make a living by doing commissions, and when that didn't work out, I started doing regular porn comic books.
But do the women, the 40-year-old women, do they like your male characters? Would they like them doing women, or they only like them with men?
No women. The guy on girl porn that I drew never sold at all.
Yeah. And what straight guy wants to see that?
No, but I wonder if these 40-year-old women would like that more than the guy, but they like the guy.
They don't like it at all. I've, like I said, also now that I'm kind of known and I get paid a lot more, I do commissions now where people say, I want these characters, I want them to do this, and they don't want women at all.
And it's women asking you that.
Yes, I've never had a male. I've had men come to my booth at conventions and buy, but I've never had a man on a commission.
All right, I'm repulsed. I don't like gay porn. I don't like anime. I don't like any of it.
I am fascinated.
I'm disgusted.
Because there's nothing else that women like looking at.
I said good day.
I said good day. But please get Fiona's number. Let's get her back first thing next show.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Be right back.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
If you need help,
Call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
the one and only Live 105.
Wow. Where did the show go? That's about it. I want to thank Rob and Sheri Zami for coming in here. The Devil's Rejects. Go out and see that July 22nd. I want to thank Patricia for doing a great job on the phones, Engineer Anderson, Engineer Michelle, Engineer Chris. What's the other engineer am I missing?
the donut guy.
Rick. Engineer Rick, the donut guy. Junior. Producer Lauren for doing a great job. Producer Ann. And
Adam doing screening?
Phone screener Adam, yeah.
Adam
Phone screener Adam. My namesake doing a great job.
Ann.
I thank them. So until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.